day 27 of my trip, day 17 in Jeju, and day 10 in Seogwipo. This is the fit. I don't know if I've worn this yet. Maybe, probably. Anyways, I really want a BLT, so we're gonna go back to Honeymoon House, except they close soon, so I'm gonna get a taxi there, and hopefully they'll let me order.
And here I am walking up at 5:54. I have to say, I love this place. The BLTs are so good. It's so cute, but this was an incredibly disappointing trip.
Well, I'm pissed. Online it says last order is at 6. I got there right before 6. He was gonna take my order. But apparently, if you want a sandwich, the last order is at like 4:30. That would have been nice to know. Would have been really fucking nice to know, so I'm really mad because like I spent $7 on a taxi just to get here, to spend fucking $7 more or whatever on a sandwich. You know, I have to take public transportation for like 30 minutes to try to get something else. And I don't look good. This was a complete waste of time and money, neither of which I can necessarily afford to spend willy-nilly. That's so stupid. Like, oh yeah, last order is at 6. Unless you're getting a sandwich, then it's an hour and a half earlier. Like, the fuck? The fuck? That's so stupid. That's so stupid. An hour and a half difference, though. That's so ridiculous that they closed the sandwich station or whatever 2 hours before they close. Like, oh. But I guess here's the view. We really haven't gone out much in the past few days, so I guess it's okay seeing all this green, but like, oh, I'm so mad. And they look so bad, But on the way out, there was a group of like ajumas, or omanis, I should say, of like, you know, older Korean women. And they like gave me their selfie stick and they're like, can you take a photo for us? It's like, yeah. And then they said like long legs. They said that in Korean, but I knew what they meant. And so I was like, I took a few photos. And as I was walking away, they said like, oh, 잘 찍어요. Like, oh, the pictures came out well or whatever. And I was like, okay, that's good, that's good. All I got from going there was some bug bites and $7 less. And probably I wasted like 30 minutes. I don't know, maybe even longer.
But I did have a few places already saved in Neighbor Maps, so I just chose one of those to go to, and I ended up getting a basil chicken panini and, of course, an iced chocolate latte. I spent like $11. It was pretty good. It was I also learned a new Korean word. I learned how to say please cut it. Whether or not I'll remember that is a different story, but hey, new words, learning stuff, very fun. And it was kind of hard to eat it, and also it wasn't cut. I don't know what happened with that, but it was okay. Wouldn't get again, but definitely good. Glad that I went to this little cafe and got some food in me, a hot meal, you know? And oh my goodness, I have these little button pins that you just put in your pants to make them tighter or whatever, and it fell off. It straight up. I heard something fall, and I'm like, no way. And it just came out of my pants, and I'm like, oh, so I had to use the normal button, which was okay, but like annoying. And more bug bites. But look at me being all productive. I got my calendar all written out and my assignments for school color-coded, stuck in there, written down. And I was watching a movie that I had to watch for a class and taking notes on it so I could write about it later. And I drank just a little bit of soju, not a lot, just a little. And of course I had my nacho chips and ended up moving the movie to my computer. And then I had a bunch of like extracurricular things and like festivals. So I was writing that down. I got my tour with David Mason. Oh my gosh, so excited. And again, a few different festivals that I just want to remember when they are so that I can remember to actually go to them. And David Mason is amazing. He's an author. He's written so many books. He's like the leading expert, especially in like the English language, on Korean history and folklore. And I was able to book a tour with him for Gyeongju. So I remembered like, oh my gosh, I have that tour coming up. I need to ask him if like I need to pay for it. And yes, the price was a bit steep, especially because I don't have anyone to split the cost with, but it's so worth it for how smart and knowledgeable and like how much of an expert he is in terms of Korean history, folklore, tourism, all of that. And I won't have this chance again. I don't even know how much longer he'll be giving these tours. So I put down a deposit. He recommended like a 200 deposit. And I was like, how about 300? Because like I should be giving you at least half of the deposit, right? Anyways, I also want to add in that there's not a lot of people that are fluent in English that can give the type of tour that I want, which is the exact tour that he gives, walking around Gyeongju, telling me all the folklore, all the history, all the secret spots. Like he wrote the book on it. Like he's so smart, and it's just an invaluable experience that I'm so excited to be able to go on. And I booked a day and a half with him, so 8 hours one day, 4 hours the next.
Also, I definitely spilled a bunch of water down there, so this is what I'm using. I need to go buy a new ice cup because I refuse to actually like use a real cup. The cookies and cream was only at the bottom. I had to flip the whole thing over to get to it, and it kind of tastes a little coffee. I don't know, not the cookies and cream I'm used to at least. I went to make some ramen, I got the water ready and everything, and then I realized that I actually had no milk and I'm really upset, so I have to go do laundry first. Okay, it's 2:30 a.m. I need to go get more water, I need to get milk, I need to top up my Team Money card, and I'm running low on ramen, so I'm gonna get a few more of these bad boys.
And as expected, the lights at the laundromat still will not turn on, but whatever. While my laundry was going, I went to the trash place because it was rather close just to see. I didn't bring any trash, but I was like, okay, what's the deal here? I'm gonna need to bring a bunch of stuff here real soon.
Okay, we back, and I've only posted I've posted my travel vlog and 2 days worth of daily vlogs, and my mom just called me and said that her ex-situationship current friend, they've been friends for years after the situationship. Anyways, he just booked him and her a flight for a week in London. And she was like, and it's all because of you. And I was like, what? How? And apparently just from my 2 vlogs that I posted so far, he's just been like, okay, if she can get over her anxiety, I can too. And this is a huge step for him, booking these flights and stuff, even booking it. And oh my gosh, I was just like, how is that because of me? And she's like, he's crediting it to you. And I was like, okay.
Little update from the future though, the trip did not end up happening. Anxiety gets the best of everyone at times, and that was the case. That's just how it be though, straight up. And also my mom was very, very busy during work during those times, so it all worked out, but just saying, just putting that out there.
And shout out to Dude, you know who you are, sending good vibes. Anyways, we're gonna do a little shopping haul now.
They didn't have the classic chorizo, but they had these apple cinnamon ones. So I'm like, okay, I'll try them. And then, of course, my nacho chips, the kuku ramen bookies. I'm pretty sure it was buy 2 get 1. Some strawberry milk, some classic milk, some ice, some water, and some batteries. And that's it.
Peace. Deuces. It is 7:45 a.m. I just finished my discussion posts. I know. I procrastinate too much. TikTok is really becoming an issue for me. I think I'm going to have to switch back to podcasts anyways. I haven't been listening to as many podcasts as I usually do. Going to bed now. Probably going to wake up. Let's see. I'll go to bed around, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1. I'm going to wake up at 2. And we're going to see how that goes.